NaVi's going to set up his team with the flash. NaVi still leaning heavy into this B bomb site. And there's that little heaven pop thrown in from Boomich. You would have loved to get something out of it, but instead the kills go either which way, rather. It's a 3-on-3 and Simple. The only man left up in the site is brushed aside. Hobbit with a little double opener. And Gambit...
Yeah, no way you're going to get away with the stick. You've got to thin the herd. You've got to pick them apart. And that's a good start. Shiro gone. Hobbit backed up. And Meaty needs to run. Boomich taps it. A stick may have worked.
Bro, if only he stuck it.
Yeah, they're rushing him down. No chance. No room. No breathing for Boomich. As Hobbit finds 4 in that pistol round. Coming in with a USP and defending his planter. And letting Gambit fall back into that safety of B short and monster.
Yeah, you know, I really like the overpass pick for Gambit. I think, you know, if you want to look at their way to overtake.
Yeah, I mean, Gambit flexed their muscles against Entropic on Mirage yesterday, but this is not Entropic. NaVi are here to stay, here to play. Bit going to get jumping Mac 10 finished off. No fear from NaVi in getting that trade. It's a huge swing kill to keep Gambit's guns up and let them reset for this round.
Yeah, there's a good chance NaVi can do some damage here. There's a good chance they can find success. They're moving in on the short side, and there's the first kill for Electronic. Perfecto waiting for a late peek out of heaven, hoping his teammates can draw attention away, but he gets caught. Never mind, Axel dead in the pit. ENCE has got to do it all. They're moving in. Little gap in the smoke, and Electronic gets the better of him. And you can almost feel that destined to come through for NaVi, right? With the short plant down and no short control for Gambit. That also being the avenue that out of Gambit just yesterday in the semi-finals. Rush down in mid, Axel opens up. Simple is here, ready to hold the line. Ow. That could have been the collateral, but somehow it's Hobbit right at the back that is found by that AWP, and Axel's going to trade it out. Rotations now being called for. Electronic has moved up into this A bomb site to join Boomich. They've got to hold the fort in a 2-on-4, essentially. Now make that a none-v4 as...
Yeah, no, that's a good point you make, though, about how those T-sides for Gambit in that Mirage game, at least. Obviously, you know, less respect against Entropic than they would have against NaVi, but was super exciting. I wonder if we get that looser start out of NaVi as well. Could do them a lot of favors.
Yeah, in comes Axel leading from the front. And, well, he's opened up. Will get traded by Perfecto, but no good deed goes unpunished for NaVi there. And with the B site having fallen so dominantly, you're really left in a spot where, you know, you take a little look in. This first fight mattered a hell of a lot, and with it going in favor of Gambit, you're probably just saving. Now, Boomich could try and change our minds on that.
Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. Simple missed shot. He's going to go back, and he hits the flick. Getting to the bank to survive from the bomb should be fine. As Gambit take a third, they build into this game so unsteady.
Hey guys, looking for the right place to buy skins? Then go check out Skin Baron. At Skin Baron, you can buy skins way cheaper than on Steam Marketplace. For example, you wanna buy N Barnett Crimson Web. On Steam, you would have to pay at least $400, while on Skin Baron, you can get the same knife and pay only $300, saving $100 for another cool skin. Also, Skin Baron is super easy to use. Simply select the skin you want to buy, add it to the cart, and proceed to checkout. Select your payment method. There are many, but I use GTA because then you can choose your region and use credit cards, PayPal, web money, or even Bitcoin. Once you bought the skin, you'll get a trade offer in less than a minute. Link to the Skin Baron is in the description below.
Yeah, you know, for me, I'm kind of eyeing up something like a 10-5, and even then, like, I could never discount Gambit, that's the problem. Bit looking crisp, man. That AUG fires off and secures the double. And suddenly we're back into another one of these 2-on-5s. Now, Gambit, they don't want to be left saving again, right? The round's only just started, and already that's creeping into your mind. Axel traded after the first, and Shiro just a couple of seconds too late. He's going to throw the AWP out the map, so that suggests he is looking to go for this, right?
Off the back of these finances, Boomich is even playing safe in spawn. He's not full flanking yet. Now Shiro making steps, and Boomich can go as Shiro looks for this opener into B. No one's offering it up. Simple's moved in for the kill. Shiro not ready for the close position, and it's NaVi again, keeping it nice and clean, 4 alive.
Bait simple into Shiro's AWP over at long.
Yeah.
And at that point, you got 2 picks, mate. You just need to follow through on either bomb site, and you're on to a winner.
Yeah, the call. Oh my goodness, Bit. He's doing it again. Almost Mauls 3 this time. Oh my goodness. Get that AWP out of there, or at least play with it. NaVi should be ready for something like this. They shouldn't rotate.
Like, doing it to Entropic when you're wrecking them is one thing, but, mate, doing it to NaVi, I don't know. Boomich will trade that out. The rotation's coming up. Perfecto, he is going to take up a stance in heaven. They don't buy it. This little bit of utility is trickling in, and that has now drawn these players up and away from the B site. nafany is dead, and so ENCE needs the 1v3 clutch to win this round. It's a last-second bomb plant down on B. Get into the site, and with so many players already having crossed, this is not going to be easy for ENCE. They're on the bomb, they're sticking it, and yeah, Boomich, perfect call there. You spot where the guy is, and you go, well, it's not planted for him, I just win the round.
Gambit showing face towards A, making some noise, keeping 3 on that top site. Electronic, there's nothing he can do. The 5-7 is locked out at range. Finally, Perfecto is here in time, but time for what is the question? Trying to drop the bomb on the cross. He's not going to be able to. It's already out. Shiro's got the opener. Hobbit sticking it down, and now Shiro looking to stop that retrieval. The one rifle, he's done it with style. Electronic gone as well, and Shiro lights out round. It's what we needed from him. It was a bit of a slow start.
Well, ENCE is all the way up long.
But it's a classic Gambit B hit, yeah, with ENCE long, with Shiro still making noise and connected. Gambit are just trying to catch NaVi with their pants down. Simple's just rotated in to take Monster. This is a perfect timing, but not the flick again. Axel with the entry. Electronic loses his fight, and now it's only Perfecto who needed that trade to keep this round up in the air, and even then, it's tumbling down. nafany dinked, gets out alive, and Bit realizes, okay, this guy has not crossed into the site. I know what Gambit have been doing. They've been faking us out. Let me reset myself. It's the right call to make. He's not got a kit, so he's going to try and fight for the bomb site. Coming up on long is ENCE ahead of nafany. Bit, this is a kill for the half right now, and he might just die. Look at the wrong way. Gambit, 9 rounds on their T side. It's their map pick, and they're showing NaVi how it's done.
Axel tagged in the site and is here all alone. They're rushing him down through the smoke. It's a Gambit classic. They love pushing the dumpster smokes. But that's why Perfecto is hot on the angle. Bit's going to nail the first man in. That's Hobbit dropped out of the round, and suddenly 2 on 3. The script flipped on its head. They're trying to pressure this bank man. They're trying to get ahead of him, but you can't beat the bank. You can't beat them. Try as you might, the house always wins. Perfecto 1v2. And now they get onto the truck, the bomb not planted for, and that's a kit as well. They're just sticking it. They won't give him the fight. And so the round is won for Gambit with the stick.
Yeah, I can't... Wow.
Shiro on. Axile caught over in middle, but that's the bomb. Out long. Flash is good, and Bit is now dead. Gambit might be about to steal this away with just this little force buy. The AK might have opened, but now the pistols have come in as well. Aid removes nafany. That's something. That's a step in the right direction. But you've got 20 seconds left, mate. You've got to get this bomb, and then you've got to get it planted. And Shiro will not let that happen. The AK gets 4. The only big gun brought out into the round, and Shiro delivers.
Man, that's sick as well. Prior to these plays from Shiro, he drops all his utility smoke, molly, double flash to nafany, who's on that 5-7, and he tucks bank. That allows nafany to be throwing in utility for Shiro, popping in with flashbangs as well, and he even uses himself as a decoy here, just running into that Molotov, and he, you know, even if he dies there, Shiro is good to trade, but nafany gets it going. And Axel, yet to be seen, catches a timing of his own, almost escapes. He goes back, he tucks in. Boomich is here, trying to hunt him down. Shiro steals a kill and saves his life, as a flash will give even more info and space to Axel, who just sometimes doesn't want to quit.
Shorts even being aggressed on, you know, Gambit, they are being relentless in shutting down NaVi, trying to get in their heads. Yeah. They're all fighting, they're all facing, and they're up onto 14. And we're right in that situation we were talking about. It's 4 spies till the end of the game now for NaVi.
Not unless a little D can be found, and not today. The bomb's on the ground.
Yeah, it's not as mental as it might seem. Axal isn't in like an incredible spot to watch this bomb. He's got a bare short in mind and top con. So it wouldn't surprise me if we see these B players try to take some semblance of short control. Because right now, Axal is responsible for just too many angles. Could get caught on timings. There's that creep in through short, and they find Perfecto now. And so suddenly, all the pressure's off of Axal. He's going, right.
That's such a shame for NaVi. You know, they even knew what Gambit's protocol was there. They weren't even super focused on trying to, yeah, he's dead. They weren't even okay, Electronic, 1 second. What are you doing? He's got a gun, goes back just for the kill, but not allowed. And so, you know, NaVi weren't even super focused on getting that bomb. Yeah, Bit went down connector. They're going to likely start T-side Mirage. If you think about where that went yesterday against Entropic, yes, a very different team, but Gambit just so loose and so fast on that map. Oh my goodness, now we have wall bangs onto Simple. He's not going to get started in this game. It's looking done, it's looking dusted, and Mirage could be the way for Gambit to 2-0. NaVi are going to need to hit the reset switch after this map.
You know, in a round like this, they've struggled in far better situations. Shiro holding that bomb doesn't often miss these. There's even the con wrap coming in, but it might not be needed because Inters and Shiro are going to lock it in. Gambit go a map up in the CIS Grand Final, and now we've got NaVi's picking Mirage.
CT plant here coming down for Shiro, and NaVi, they're waiting on the flank. Ooh. Okay.
Better ramp, and suddenly these CT fights come to matter a hell of a lot. Hobbit might be blind, but he still delivers the goods. And Simple cut down as well. It's a little pivot and a turn over at ramp. Shiro's going to lock it in with a double.
Hey, Hobbit's pistols have been sick today as well. Like, even on the T-side back on overpass, he got that Glock opener.
Once he's in position, these guys in the apartments can start to go, but with Nafany dead right away, that's a huge kill to have found. Now you can put all your attention onto the apartments, and Axal's going to learn that the hard way. There's this rotation from Simple. Hobbit is once again on one of his lurks, this time over in Connector. Trying to thin the herd, trying to open up other options to Gambit in this round. But with Hobbit knocked out and Inters followed up onto, this is looking like a very clean NaVi round now that the rifles are in play.
Yeah, you called it NaVi-esque, and I definitely agree, right? We see this so often from NaVi on the T side, getting Boomich up cat. Sometimes they even like to do this where they get a cat player up on a B split, and then they have a second one just that little bit further back. If you kill the cat player, you're never ready for another man coming in so late, and it's 5 alive for NaVi.
Yeah, there's 2 on the other side, though. And so this smoke fade's going to be interesting for Hobbit. That's a lovely little swing out of Electronic to quickly reclaim that lost man. And Bit is going to shut down the short play. Simple through that little one-way smoke. Has dropped the bomb over in con. And so for Axal and Inters, they've now got their work cut out for them. Electronic swings out con and locks that round in.
Saved Bit's life there. Bit's barrel had just been seen. He was soon to be a dead man. It's a naughty setup here for NaVi. And with mid being so quiet, even though they don't have a lot of info, Bit's checking on timing. And talk of timing, the smoke fade. Luckily, there's a trade. Simple gets that kill and backs out under. They can get mollies in, though. And Inters just dry fights the A site. He's not, Simple's not ready for a man to just peek. No holds barred. Axal catching Bit off catwalk, and yeah, Gambit know NaVi's positions. Gambit know what NaVi like to do on this map. The re-aggro is, and so you can never be assured where the CTAWP is going to be if you're Gambit.
Perfecto not looking to join him, and with Axal opening the round up like that, might not be ready for a second player at Cat swinging so quickly, but it's not going to come to matter with Axal and Nafany lighting up mid and A. Simple's dead in the apartments, and they've hit both bomb sites, and they've won at both of them. Just Perfecto left, and they're trying to rub salt in the wound. They're hunting him down. They don't care about no bomb plant, mate. Look at it. It's all the way back in apartments. From different positions as well. You're going to start to figure it out. Inters, that is a lovely tap. Will they check Ninja? Boomich is tucked in, and he's been spotted. Shiro finds him, and even though Bit reclaims one, this next fight's weighted pretty heavily. Luckily enough, Simple's going to win it out.
As he moves in with the AWP, time's half gone. contact for NaVi. I don't know how close they've gotten, but he's found Perfecto. Shiro backing up to safety. Re-peeks with a no-scope, and that is Phil from Shiro versus Simple, and he's going to get backstabbed. Simple hits a cracker, but it means nothing in the grand scheme. Shiro, there's only one place they can be. Simple's going back to A, though. He's resetting in spawn. Now it's just Perfecto at B right now. Bit's got a double back from short. There's no mid-split. Electronic has confirmed that from window. Axel dropping into the bomb site, and he's found Bit dead. Perfecto trying to escape, trying to buy time, but it's expensive. It's costly, and all the kills are coming in for Gambit. Simple up close, needs a no-scope or something of the sort.
Oh
but Axel
God.
has no idea. He's out!
Oh! They're next to each other. Simple trying to save the round, trying to make magic happen, and Simple in with a double, and he's even seen Shiro. It's AWP on AWP, and Simple wants his revenge. He locks in that B site single-handedly while the rest of his teammates are gone. Simple up close is able to find all three to get that round.
6 shots, man, especially after Gambit come in with like an initial 4-on-2 there into the bomb site. That was going so well for them. Picks out A and into B. It's early warnings to watch your bomb sites, and now you definitely got to watch them. You've just seen a rush. It's coming in. Mac 10's going hard, going fast, and Perfecto will stop the first. Simple dives out through the market to try and reinforce B. He's playing for a flick shot. Warmed up now is Simple with another double. 15-7, and NaVi coming back into this half, still trying to win it.
But he never gets that contact, and this fake has drawn all the rotations. Now with NaFi getting out through ramp, time is everything here for Gambit, and the time is right for them to move into this A bomb site. Bit is holding the line. This tiny little angle is all he's got. Axel is still selling the B play, but Bit is domed. INCE's on the cross. That is not an easy shot for him to have hit. Simple, here's Axel getting in, and missed shots on the dig, and goes back in with the AWP, makes it look pretty. There's the recovery, and that might bail NaVi out of this one. NaFi over in CT spawn has the drop on Simple, but now he's got to face Perfecto and Bit in the 1v2, and look at this position. And NaFi needs to piece together where both these players are. They're just playing for the double swing. They're playing for the trade. And with contact made from CT, NaFi now knows that as well. Flash out, he's going to try and close the gap to Perfecto. And he sees the shadow, but that betrays him, baits him into Bit, and the crossfire prevails for NaVi. They win out that first half of play. That's a pistol here going to help propel one of these teams up into the lead.
Again, that P250 is out as it was for Shiro. Bits put it to use, finding the first on the Hobbit. Shiro, USB up close, doubles down. No one checks the corner. Bombs planted for NaVi, but this is a very similar pistol round, except with a Bit stuck out on the catwalk on an island on his own. He's got to drop off, give it up, try and stay alive. Will Gambit waste time hunting him down, or are they just going to focus on the bomb site? Electronic, no ammo. Axel bails out his team, and now they move in for the killing blow. Simple missed shots, does recover the spam, but he's all that stands as the tap comes in. He's got the knife out. He thinks they're sticking it. It's all a fake. It's all a ruse, and the time is ticking away. They spam the smoke. They're not on it yet. Simple might have just won this round. Knife out again, and it's all Simple, baby.
I do not believe it. How has he just managed that? Everything else about the round out of Gambit, it was so clean. And then it's the mind game. You know, you're 4-on-1, you're versus Simple. You know that should be your round. And there he is swinging knives out. The smoke that Gambit put down comes back to haunt them. And I don't know, man, I always give Gambit props for being this very well-regimented team where it looks like everyone's on the same page, everyone knows what's happening, where you can see the amount of chaos there, right? That is like an uncharacteristic fall down, and it comes with the territory when you're clutching up against Simple. But Gambit have kept numbers here. INCE's, this is not the nicest of spots to be in, but if Shiro's able to bait them up close, you might find yourself discounting it. It's the apartments lurk, the palace lurk out of Electronic that was hoping to do it, but Shiro has caused so much commotion with this one AK, this one rifle. Time is running out for NaVi with the scout on short. Axel could have denied it, but instead it's going to be NaFi to close it with a double. Didn't matter whether he had armor or not. Him and Shiro go above and beyond to snatch away a round that Gambit had no business winning. Yeah, you know you're going to get contact, and NaVi is even here to help out. This is a lovely little 1-2 punch, right? Even though you lose Shiro, you drop the bomb, you trade it back to your favor. Now going back in again, that is ballsy, and almost a decision the Gambit come to regret. It forces that swing out of Axile as well, but they're able to get it back under control in middle. They know that Electronic has just moved out of Palace. And they are actually looking for this fight. This maybe gives Electronic a chance at this first 1v1. The trade needs to come in if that's going to happen. They just move away as that smoke fades, holding for the push through, and Inter is going to lock it in jungle. Is he ready for a player already up con? Timing is everything for the guy here, and he hits it perfectly. Bit shot in the back, and now you're starting to piece this together again. NaVi is tearing this A play down. If you can even call it that, right? It's been 2 individual peaks attempting that trade. Simple is naded down, and that nade shreds him, man. 45 seconds left. Perfecto dead in con. And this is a dominant round out of Gambit. This is a statement victory in this one.
Kind of just left with nothing. Simple dead as well. And Gambit are not afraid to face in the 5-on-1, not giving the respect that Simple usually commands from his opponents. NaVi has confirmed that no one's coming up short, and I don't think, you know, Gambit know there's 5 middle right now, but they're pretty sure that NaVi have heavy numbers here. Gotta be careful off this shot. Bit jumps in. He was already boosted up. Silent, and he does jump back to safety with the orb. Doesn't want to drop out. It's great real estate, but we'll give the gun to Simple. That's something at least. Bit falls. NaVi re-aggresses, and Axile's looking to do the same. No one's even considering this play. Simple out under catches him on the jump, and this round is still up in the air.
Gambit still stacked 2 over towards this A bomb site, and it looked like NaVi were poising for a B hit for a moment. Instead, they are heading A. After that kill on NaVi, you know that Hobbit is often here and normally isn't keen to rotate too early, so they send the pistols in to find him, and that's where Simple rains down death from above. This scavenged orb that found its way in a Simple's hands might be the golden ticket to stealing away around and tying the game up once again. Inters, you do not envy this position. It's not an easy clutch whatsoever. He wants to try and deal with Simple, but that's where Perfecto comes into the mix, right? Trying to trade on the back of the contact, trying to swing on the back of contact getting made, but is never even needed. Simple takes matters into his own hands. Up close in jungle, there's a potential kill to be found here. Bit up close with the AK, he hears that AWP, but Shiro gets the better of him. And now this double ramp hold out of Simple and Perfecto, it's all they've got left. Time is ticking away from Gambit. They've got to move in. So much utility left for this retake. Smoke on the bomb. Simple nails the first. Out in the open, they're trying to get across. Someone needs to get on it because they're running out of time. Perfecto will come in with the kill. It's very, very close, but I think this might just be a Gambit round. 13 on the board. A millisecond difference between that falling in favor of NaVi and Gambit. He knows he's got this man trapped, and dropping the smoke there is enough to cut him out of the round entirely. Hobbit good for one himself, and NaVi, you know, doesn't really mind about this smoke because it means he's still available in this retake. But you would have loved to have been offered some help to Hobbit there, right? That was really the downside of that smoke coming in. Suddenly that A bomb site, you are just locked out of it.
Oh, this takes time.
It's a double T-spawn wrap, but as you say, this is gonna cost you, right? It's a trade-off. If you're going through T-spawn, you get to come in from an unexpected position, but it's wasting a lot of time. Simple going back to line up flashes for his teammates, gets him killed. Bit will hold on to ramp, but they don't know about this second man. It was only Axile who was spotted, but the time is running out for Gambit. They've got to get on this bomb. A last second retake again. It's so close, but Gambit have not been afraid to play with that clock. NaVi so often undone by time.
Simple, he sees a jump, but he's just got to commit. He's got to double down into B. We've got a boost up. This is everything for Gambit. It's a hard spot to clear. Being drawn in by the AWP in market, and Inters at the back of the bomb site. A missed flick for Simple. Half health. He doubles back to kill, rotates, but his team need to get into B, and they need to do it now. 20 seconds. The clock can't continue to be NaVi's unfaithful foe. Shiro waits on the cross, and NaVi got to go.
With this boost in the site, they can just deny the plant, and that might be enough to win the round for Gambit. There's one, make it a double. Oh, it's all on Simple. 1 on 3, there's not enough time. Gambit take him down 2-0 in the CIS Grand Final. And for the Gambit boys, this must feel elevating. Number 2 in the world, rising up and beating back NaVi, the current